Things to do in Milan. Long considered the industrious, somewhat shabby stepsister of Rome, Florence, and Venice, Milan has lately been casting off its old clothes and putting on some designer threads, and T+L's Milan travel guide is ready to help you navigate these exciting new developments. The World Expo of 2015 brought 20 million visitors and city-wide upgrades. Skyscrapers went up in Piazza Gaulenti, the Darsena, the area around the old canals, was redeveloped, and the Duomo was cleaned, again. When you visit Milan, you'll notice new restaurants and bars have been popping up, and areas like 5 streets, are pulsing with activity. Reinvention has been the modus operandi of this big small city for more than 2,000 years, and once again Milan is looking toward the future, and having fun doing it. Several impressive museums recently opened and are not to be missed. Rem Koolhaas designed the new headquarters and exhibition space for Fondazione and Prada on the site of a former distillery. Filmmaker Wes Anderson designed the on-site bar Luce. Armani unveiled the Armani Silos, featuring garments and memorabilia from the fashion house's venerable history. And the Museo del Culture, Museum of Cultures, or MUDEC, in the vibrant Tortona district, focuses on the cultures of the world, with shows devoted to international exhibitions of contemporary art as well as a collection of anthropological items dating as far back as 1200 BC. With so much to see, it's best to avoid the periods when there are conventions, as hotel prices go up, restaurants get crowded, and traffic amplifies. The most highly attended are Women's Fashion Week, late February and late September, the Salone del Mobile, mid-April, and the Technology Meeting Small, end of October. If you do land at one of these times, no matter, our Milan City Guide has plenty of suggestions for what to do that get you away from the crowds. Best time to visit. Milan is at its nicest in spring, April, May, and fall, September, October, when it's generally pleasant and mild. Milan transportation. Milan is amply served by a network of subway, metropolitana, tram, and bus lines. Single-ride tickets cost $1.70 for the subway, or up to 90 minutes on ATM buses and trams, while day tickets cost $5. Most services run between 6 a.m. and 12:30 a.m., though certain lines run all night on weekends. Taxis can be hailed at a designated taxi stand, and bike-sharing services are available, too. Milan weather. January is the coolest month with an average temperature of 34 degrees Fahrenheit, 1 degree Celsius. July is the hottest month with an average temperature of 73 degrees Fahrenheit, 23 degrees Celsius. Know before visiting. Many businesses are closed most of August, if not the whole month. Otherwise, restaurants are generally open from noon until 2:30 p.m. for lunch, and 7 until 11 p.m. for dinner. Italians observe many public holidays during which banks and stores are closed. The tourism office keeps a list. Language. Italian. Electric. Type L, 3-prong plug, and Type F, 2-prong plug. Currency. Euro. Burned out on shopping and eating? There are plenty of fascinating things to do in Milan. Culture hounds can explore museums both ancient and modern, stroll its time-worn streets or refurbished parks, take in a performance at the renowned opera house La Scala, or scale the spire of the Duomo, one of the largest cathedrals in the world, for unforgettable city views. Get busy. Armani Silos. 4 floors and 4,800 square feet dedicated to Giorgio Armani's 40-year career in fashion. Giorgio himself oversaw the renovation of the converted grain silo, and indeed the austere grey concrete perfectly reflects the designer's aesthetic and provides a monumental backdrop to approximately 600 of Armani's signature looks. Galleria Vittorio Emanuele. Opened in 1867 and recently refurbished thanks to grants from fashion houses Prada and Versace, the Galleria is famous for being one of the world's oldest shopping malls. As such, it plays home to some of the oldest shops and restaurants in Milan, such as Biffy Cafe, the Savini restaurant, and the Art Nouveau classic Camperino and Galleria. Under the stunning arching glass and cast iron roof are mosaics representing Africa, America, Asia, and Europe, while mosaics on the floor show the coat of arms of Turin, Florence, Rome, the three capitals of the Kingdom of Italy, and Milan. Spinning on your heel on the bull's privates from the Turin coat of arms is said to bring good luck. Studio Museo Achille Castiglioni. Design buffs are sure to appreciate a visit to industrial designer Achille Castiglioni's studio, which has been kept just as it was left upon his death in 2002. Castiglioni is one of the masters of 20th-century design, having made such classics as the Arco lamp for Flo's and spiral ashtray for Lessie. His studio reflects his nervous, mischievous personality. Prototypes and models, notebooks, samples of materials, tools, books, and magazines are crammed into the 4 rooms, as are ashtrays to catch his smoldering cigarettes. Collections of things ranging from old soda bottles to odd eyeglasses that Elton John would die for are jammed into glass cabinets. More so than at a sterile museum, one gets the sense of genius at work. Tours are by appointment only and are conducted by Castiglioni's wife and daughter.